Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoy tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle with the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Pass caught. Great move there. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Oh, the defense, they get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Snags the quick throw. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's got his man open downfield. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And they're able to get him down.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
42 Spider.
Receiver makes the grab. Ball carrier tackled there.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And the quarterback just sneaks it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They're going to run it here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Throws a stiff arm. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. An inside dig now from the shotgun. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Breaks free. Pass rush closing in.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. They'll run it here. Ball carrier running through tackles. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they get him down after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. But the next tip ball could be going the other way.
The Ducks churn out another first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Touchdown, Oregon. Strong game by this quarterback. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
No problem with the snowy footing there. The PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's Washington. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice game.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And this one is caught. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And the Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here we go on 4th down. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. In the clear at the 25. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this is the chance you take throwing the football in these conditions. I don't know if the quarterback ever had a real good grip on the ball in the snow, puts it up in the air, and the defense is able to come up with a pick.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Keeping it on the ground here. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's a quick grab. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That ball snagged for a completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Touchdown, Ducks. This quarterback on fire today.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to extend the play. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Bringing pressure. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And it's taken right on the midfield logo. Touchdown, Oregon. And the beatdown continues. A punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Ducks. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of this quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
It's an out route, the catch made.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The coach's choice to go for it.
I mean, that's as safe a call as you can make, right? Just have that quarterback get behind that big offensive line and push, but he wasn't able to get past the line that they needed for the first down.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Oregon. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Running out of time in the pocket. The Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off. He's found some room at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
He finds the running back in the flat. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. 2nd down after that previous play.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
He eludes the rush. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Dogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. And this one is getting ugly. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. The shotgun handoff here. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down. And that run good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. A quick juke. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Jordan. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The corner is now playing a couple yards off the ball. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. The Dogs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to chuck it again. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Bulldogs will line up now. It's first and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And tackled there by the defense. Second down and goal upcoming. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away.
Here we go.
Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. Scanning the field. It's Jordan looking for 6. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Send the back in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass here. Close to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Intercepted in the end zone. The course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger